Obama's NSA Surveillance Review Panel did not discuss changes, attendees say. Vertical line World News. Vertical line TheGuardian.com. Turn autoplay off. Turn autoplay on. Please activate cookies in order to turn autoplay off. Jump to Content S. Jump to Comments C. Jump to Site Navigation 0. Jump to Search for Terms and Conditions 8. Edition, UK USO. Your activity. Email subscriptions. Account details. Linked services. Profile mobile. About us. About us. Australia team. Contact us. FAQs. Press office. Jobs. Terms of service. Privacy policy. Advertising guide. Guardian Weekly. Subscribe. How to subscribe. Guardian Weekly. Email services. Ebony. Android. .gsc Control CSD width 25 rem exclamation point important. Padding 0. Float right. Input.gsc search button background color. Number sign PDDDD. Border color. Number sign PDDDD. Input.gsc search button hover background color. Number 999. Border color. Number 999. News. World. Sport. Comment. Culture. Business. Environment. Science. Travel. Technology. Life and style. Data. TV. Video. News. World News. NSA. Obama's NSA Surveillance Review Panel did not discuss changes, attendees say. Pair's meeting was dominated by tech firms' interests and session did not broach the topic of changes to data collection. Share. Tweet this. Email. Spencer Ackerman in Washington. TheGuardian.com. Friday, September 13, 2013 05.42 ADST. Jump to comments. The review panel was set up by Obama to look into whether the government needed to readjust its surveillance practices. Photograph. Julian Straight-EPA. The review panel created by President Obama to guide reforms to U.S. government surveillance did not discuss any changes to the National Security Agency's controversial activities at its first meeting, according to two participants. The panel, which met for the first time this week in the Truman Room of the White House Conference Center, was touted by Obama in August as a way for the government to consider readjusting its surveillance practices after hearing outsiders' concerns. But two attendees of the Monday meeting said the discussion was dominated by the interests of major technology firms, and the session did not address making any substantive changes to the controversial mass collection of Americans' phone data and foreigners' internet communications, which can include conversations with Americans. Robert Atkinson, the president of the Information Technology and Innovation Foundation and an attendee, told The Guardian that he did not hear much discussion of changes to the bulk surveillance activities. "My fear is it's a simulacrum of meaningful reform," said Sasha Mainbrook, a vice president of the New America Foundation, an influential Washington think tank, and the director of the Open Technology Institute, who also attended. "Its function is to lead off pressure, without getting to the meaningful reform." The Obama administration and the tech firms involved have intimated that they are interested in changing the surveillance activities, although neither has committed to concrete steps. That was how Obama portrayed the creation of the panel on August 9, when he announced its creation in a press conference. "They'll consider how we can maintain the trust of the people, how we can make sure that there absolutely is no abuse in terms of how these surveillance technologies are used." But critics have noted from the start that the panel is composed of intelligence insiders, former White House officials and Obama advisors. Michael Morrell, the former deputy CIA director, is a member, as is Richard Clarke, a White House counterterrorism aide to three presidents. Cass Sunstein, the former White House regulatory staffer who is married to the new U.S. ambassador to the United Nations, Jeffrey Stone, the University of Chicago law professor, and Peter Swire, a Georgia Tech professor and former aide to Obama and Bill Clinton, round out the panel. All attended the Monday meeting. During its first round of meetings, the panel, known as the Review Group on Intelligence and Communications Technology, separated two groups of outside advisors. One group included civil libertarian organizations such as the ACLU and the Electronic Privacy Information Center. It met in the conference room on K and 20th Streets. Morrell and Clarke did not attend. The other, which met in the White House Conference Center, included technology companies that